Okay, everyone, another day of Smith Manoeuvre calculator sessions. Today we're doing cash damming accelerator. So the cash damming accelerator inside the Smith Manoeuvre, specifically for rental properties. This thing is going to blow your mind when you see this. Okay, so let's dive into this. Normal scenario, we've got $100,000 household income, but we've got a rental property, so we're going to add 24 grand, so $2,000 a month coming in from the tenant. Okay, now we've also got. I'm going to pretend just for this session. I might actually come back at the end and we'll do this as if it's cash flow positive, but we're going to pretend for starters that it's cash flow neutral. Okay, we got 2,000 coming in, 2,000 going out. It's cash flow neutral. Alrighty. Now, mortgage over here. We know from all my past videos, $600,000 house, $400,000 mortgage. Okie doke. Over 25 years. Now let's get into the accelerators. As usual, that first month's payment on that 25-year amortization is going to reduce the principal by $574. Right? We're making that $2,000 payment. Actually, you know what? Let's get the real payment just so we're using actual numbers here, okay? The first payment is $2,400. That first payment, $2,400. We've got $574 of that is going to pay down the principal. Because we've got a readvanceable mortgage, that $574 is going to readvance over on the home equity line of credit. We're going to take that out because it's dead equity. It's doing nothing for us. We're going to take that bad boy out, get it invested. As long as we invested in income-producing assets, we could write off the interest. That interest becomes tax deductible. That's where you're going to see this tax improvement already, even though we haven't done anything yet. We're going to get tax deductions over 25 years at 275 grand, leading to $110,000 in tax refunds. Now, if we apply those refunds, because it's newfound money, new money that we're putting down on the mortgage is how we make prepayments and how we pay the mortgage off faster. So we haven't done that yet, which is why we have 0 years saved on our amortization. But as soon as we check this little box here and apply the estimated tax refunds to your Smith Manoeuvre, to your mortgage, paying down the principal, then that gets readvanced too, and then we pull that out and get that sucker invested, and that's what snowballs this and turbocharges this. Watch this. So just doing that, that's the plain Jane right there. As soon as I click that, that's the plain Jane Smith Manoeuvre. We've got 4 years knocked off our mortgage. We've got taxation improvement of $333,000. That's how we got to that 4 years. And we've got a net worth improvement of $218,000. Because over the 25 years of doing the plain Jane Smith Manoeuvre, we're investing $574 every single month for 25 years until we have an investment portfolio just shy of 600 grand. Offset by 370, fully tax deductible. Let me say it again. Fully tax deductible investment line of credit, leaving you a net worth improvement of $218,000. Now, here's where we start to turbocharge things. All right, we're gonna go down here to cash flow dam. This is that $2,000 a month. By hitting this thing, we are cycling the $2,000 through our primary residence as a prepayment every single month. Instead of paying the rental expenses directly, we're gonna pay them, but not yet. We're gonna cycle that $2,000 through the primary residence as a prepayment. Watch this over here. Hold on, let's do that again for effect. You just went from a plain Jane Smith Manoeuvre, saving you 4 years off your mortgage, to 16 by cycling $22,000 that you were already bringing in, that you're already paying taxes on, but we're going to change up the cycle of it, put it through our primary residence first. We're going to pay off our primary residence, get it fully converted from 25 years to just under 9 years. That is how crazy this thing is. It is nuts. We're also increasing our tax deductions to $600,000 and getting $240,000 of tax refunds. Our net worth is not going to improve too much because we're cash flow neutral. But those increased refunds and cycling those refunds through the primary residence every single year is where we're going to start to see that net worth improvement jump to just over $300,000. Now, let's turbocharge this even more. I said that we were going to go cash flow neutral. What if we go cash flow positive? Okay, let's go back here. You know what? I'm going to do this for effect. Watch this. I'm going to take this off, okay? So we're going to go back, personal income, we have household income. Let's pretend we've had the rental for a few years. It still costs $2,000, right? The mortgage is low on it, some property taxes, etc. But you know what? We've had it for a little while, and now we're getting $3,000 a month from it, okay? $3,000 a month. $36,000 a year, but our expenses are still only $2,000 a month. So we're at positive cash flow, $1,000 a year. Now let's go and show you what this looks like. Cash flow down. Watch this. Hello. You're telling me that doesn't interest you if you got a rental property? One condo, one unit place that you're renting out could potentially cut off 18 years amortization, increase, and in order to do so, increasing your tax deductions to almost $650,000, allowing you to cut 18 years off your mortgage of your primary home. You took out a 25-year mortgage. You're going to pay it off in 7 years. And guess what? Look at this extra net worth improvement. How do we get this? Because we're not only doing the plain Jane Smith maneuver, getting $574 a month invested, but we're also cycling $3,000 of rent through our primary residence first. Coming out the other side, we're going to pay $2,000 to get the expenses, but then that extra $1,000 we're getting that invested too. It's going to grow your net worth to over $1 million, $1.1 million. It's going to grow a net worth, and the investment portfolio is going to grow to $1.5 million, and your investment line of credit is going to be fully tax deductible, by the way, $400 grand. So when you get to be 25 years from now, you just signed up for a 25-year mortgage. If you do this, if you do the plain Jane, if you do cash damming, you will have in excess of $1.1 million that you did not otherwise have, and you'll have a $400,000 fully tax deductible investment line of credit. Guys, cash damming, anyone who has any rental property, anyone who has any rental income coming in and is not cash damming, this is what you're leaving on the table. Okay? Make sure you reach out to me. My contact information is up top. Comment. Let's get this going for you today so you can get into this now and get a little piece of this $1.1 million. Have a good day. Chat soon.